Hi Blue Room, how are you? How are you guys doing today? We're gonna do a craft. Today's craft is gonna be making a tinted jar, just like this one. This one right here. So here you can see it's a purple tinted jar. I use rhinestones, or you can use stickers or anything you guys want to use to decorate it. And I thought it would be a neat way to to put your plants that you guys are growing with your family, since we are talking about plants. We're talking about spring, so that would be a nice project for you guys to do. Let me show you guys what you need for your materials. You're gonna need food coloring. We're gonna use blue and purple. You need Mod Podge. You can use Mod Podge. If you don't have any, that's okay. You can use liquid Elmer's glue. That works perfectly fine. Of course, you need your recycled jar. It can be a mason jar. It can be a sauce jar. Anything you guys have, around your house that is a jar. You guys can use to tint. You're gonna need water and a bowl to mix stuff in. I already have the water in here. You actually need 1 tablespoon of water. Once you have your 1 tablespoon of water, then you're gonna go ahead and grab your blue. I'm gonna use blue, your blue, or any color you guys want of food coloring. We're gonna put 20 drops of food coloring, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. There we go. I hope you guys help me count there all the way to 20. Once you guys have your 20 drops, and the reason why we're doing 20 drops is because if we use 10 or less, it's the tint on the jar is gonna come out light. So we want to make sure that we go ahead and use 20 or more drops. So I'm going to go ahead and mixing it. You can use a spoon. I'm using a paintbrush. Anything you can use to mix. Once you have your solution here of water and food coloring, then you're gonna go ahead and grab your jar. You're gonna go ahead and grab you're gonna do 1 tablespoon of Mod Podge. You're gonna put the Mod Podge in here in the side of the jar. Make sure it's all, you shake it off well. Okay. Then once you have your 1 tablespoon of Mod Podge in here, then you're gonna go ahead and pour the food coloring along with the water. Once you have that in there, you're gonna go ahead and mix it. Go ahead and mix the solution. So I have here the Mod Podge, the water, and the food coloring. And go ahead, once it's all mixed, then you're gonna go ahead and grab your bowl, and you're gonna dump any remaining solution from the jar. So I'm gonna make sure that I carefully twist my jar, so make sure all the solution with the water and the liquid food and the water and the food coloring and the Mod Podge is all covered. My jar is all covered in blue. Gotta make sure I keep going. Still see some Mod Podge. If you see that happening, then just go ahead and grab, I think a paintbrush will work the best, and just mix it. It sometimes does happen, and it's okay. Just make sure you mix the Mod Podge with the food coloring well. So I still see that it's not covered, so I'm gonna go ahead and grab my solution, pour it back in the jar, and you're gonna go ahead and do the same thing over, so it's all mixed well. Once it's all mixed well, then I'm gonna pour it out. Okay, so now once it's all covered in blue, I'm gonna go ahead and set it. I'm gonna move this bowl out of the way. I'm gonna bring the paper towels, and I'm gonna set my jar on a paper towel so it can so the rest of the color that is built up on the bottom of the jar, it all comes down and it all spreads out evenly in my jar. You're gonna set it for about 5 to 10 minutes while it's setting, you know, and it's all being covered. You're gonna go ahead and preheat your oven for 200 degrees Fahrenheit. So yes, kiddos, you're gonna need your parents for this. Once you preheat it, you're gonna go ahead and grab your jar. You're gonna place it into a cookie sheet or any baking sheet. They say it's preferably that you guys use wax paper, but I did not have any, so I just went ahead and grabbed aluminum. You want to make sure that it doesn't stick, because you know you are gonna warm it up, warm up the jars, and you know you don't want it to stick, so it's preferably to use wax paper. So once you set your jar in the baking sheet, you're gonna go ahead and put it in the oven. Like I said, for 200 degrees Fahrenheit. You're gonna go ahead and put it in for 15 minutes. Then you're gonna go ahead and check it. You're gonna go ahead and then for the other 15, you're gonna flip it over and let it finish warming up and letting the color sit and tint the jar nicely. So you're gonna do 15 and another round of 15, okay? All right, Blue Room. Well, that was it for learning how to tint a jar. And yeah, I think this one came out pretty good, you know. It was an experiment, so it didn't come out too bad. But I'm looking forward to see your guys's, you know, jars and whatever color you guys want. Like I said, you can use whatever color, put stickers on there, make it your own. Looking forward to see your project, guys. All right, that is it for today. Bye, Blue Room. Hope to see you guys soon.